Man, beach, strip, shot in the knee, all type of shit. See, I wasn't on his
shot
ass.
In the knee.
Y'all hear that? Baby, talk about bitter. This the man y'all want Cardi B to stay with. Hey, niece and nephews, it's your girl, Auntie Faye. We are back with another video. All right, y'all, we're gonna get right into this hot mess, okay? It is a little later. I wanted to really come on here kind of in the morning, start recording, but you already know I'm a mother to a toddler, okay? A lot of things had to fall into place before I could hit start, okay? But we're gonna talk about Offset. This conversation is gonna be about Offset, all right? And I don't know if y'all recall in videos that I've made about Cardi B where I've said the difference between, I feel, Offset and Cardi B is that Cardi B went up. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can say what y'all want about Diggs, but he got money. You know what I'm saying? He's in sports. You know what I'm saying? You can tell he really do love and care for Cardi. I'm going to keep saying that no matter how y'all feel. And I was saying how a lot of people wanted Cardi B to stay with Offset and he keep cheating on her with bums. He's not even cheating up. He's not cheating up. You know what I mean? Like, he's just cheating on her with bums. And I don't understand why y'all think she should stay. So talking about fucking somebody. Now, Celina Powell is someone that when Offset was with Cardi B, Celina Powell came. Offset cheated on Cardi B with Celina Powell before. Okay. Offset came out. Celina Powell came out years ago and said she was pregnant by Offset. She was lying and saying that. But anyways, they fucked each other back then. They're back fucking each other again. Now, I think Offset's just messy. He's messy. He ain't doing shit right. And clearly he's bitter and broke. Okay, so we're going to get right into this, y'all. But in the meantime, nieces and nephews, my name is Faye. Welcome back to The Vibe with Faye, where the talk is real, the vibes are strong, and the energy never misses. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're too old to be my niece and nephew, hey cousin, how you doing?
Pas forcément moun qui parle mon attendez. Moun qui parle même l'on bal manger là toujours à yo.
And when I say you too old to be my niece and nephew, somebody in the comments like, you could never be too old to be my niece and nephew. I feel like you can, because I'm 41. So if you're like, I don't know, I guess you can't be too old. Damn, you might not be able to be too old to be my niece and nephews if they had them a little bit later. Anyways, if you're too old to be my niece and nephew, hey cousin, how you doing? I'm not going to overthink this shit right now. All right, y'all. So we're going to get right into these videos, honey. Just a mess. And the bottom, it says, if y'all can see this, it says, made a tape last night and all you heard was him in the video. La fala, Offset, you sleepy boy. Celina going wild. Okay, so Celina posted this mainly because Offset pissed her off. That's how Celina work. If y'all know who Celina Powell is, she sleeps around everywhere. All the industry men have been with her. Everybody has been with her. Remember the issue with Demetrius? If y'all don't know who Demetrius is, the boy from BMF, you know, now he's on drugs, and I guess they were having sex, and she went online and said he's broke and he's on drugs. That's her, okay? So Celina Powell, let's watch this right quick. Look at him. Look at him. Nasty work. Nasty work. Let me make this a little bit. Now he's snoring. He's snoring. Now, there was a lot to this, okay? So there were a lot to this that was going on. Look at his ass. Happy and snoring. Look. She got her middle finger up. Ugh. Just a mess. Now, here's the thing about Celina. One thing, I feel like Celina Powell is every man's karma. I feel like these men just don't know when to learn their lesson. And I feel like Celina Powell was put on here by the universe to teach them the lesson, because she have showed them plenty of times why you should not mess with her, okay? She is a type of woman that if you piss her off, she is going to put all your business out there. Not only does she secretly record every dude that she's been with, I don't mean because you're sleeping. I'm talking about secretly record phone conversations. She saves all the text messages, IG. Not only does she secretly do all these things, but she puts them out there to embarrass you. Offset just should have known better. Offset should have known better, okay? Mainly because, like I said before, Offset cheated on Cardi B with Celina Powell before. You know what I mean? So let's get out of this. So they must have got into, I'm gonna tell y'all, they got into an argument, okay? So they got into an argument, and I guess she went out. So Celina Powell went to her podcast. Didn't know she had a podcast with one of her Jezebel friends, whore friends, whatever you want to call them. And Celina Powell wrote this. She wrote, "If anything happens to me, Offset did it." Now, there's a video of Offset online on FaceTime with her, and she's recording the FaceTime from another phone, and he is basically threatening her. And she then says, posted, this is on, let me show y'all, this is on her, see that? Celina Powell right there. You see her name right there? Boom. So this is on her IG. And then she wrote, "Tired of these grown men threatening," she mean grown men. Oh, tired of this grown man. Okay. So tired of this grown man threatening me almost every day and got me living in fear because he owes me $15K plus. I tried to get my money back for weeks and all I've gotten is threats. At Offset, she tags him. Now here's what happened, okay? I don't know if I'm going to get copyrighted for this, but I'm going to show y'all anyways. Hope I don't get copyrighted for this. Okay. So basically, she tells a hilarious story, which I believe. Okay. Hold on. Before I move on, let me show y'all this video of Offset threatening her. Mind you, they're on FaceTime. Offset should know better. You can't do anything because she has another phone and she's recording and all this mess. So let me show y'all this right quick.
Okay. What?
Okay.
Think shit sweet. Don't think it's sweet. Shit ain't sweet, mama. On my mama, it ain't. My mama, you think you seen something every time? Why did?
Okay. Let that play again.
Okay. What?
Okay.
Think shit sweet. Don't think it's sweet. Shit ain't sweet, mama. On my mama, it ain't. My mama, you think you seen something every time? Why did?
I feel like he should have known better because the echo is right there, right? What's happening, because she's recording, the recording is picking up the echo, and then the phone that she's talking on is also picking it up too, but he didn't pick it up.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Think shit sweet. Don't think it's sweet. Shit ain't sweet, mama. On my mama, it ain't. My mama, you think you seen something every time? Why did?
Okay, so she's basically saying he is threatening her life, all right? Basically, y'all, Offset is broke. Offset is broke and bitter, and I have more for y'all over here. Okay, so there is a recording. So she recorded Offset basically saying that he wants to digs. Okay, which is crazy, which is gonna work in Cardi B's. Like, Cardi didn't even come out and talk about this. She was just like, that's their business. They do what they want, but I'm grateful that I can get more of this info. This is gonna help her divorce go through. Okay, him doing this is gonna help them go through. Now, Celina Powell did say something about Cardi B getting a restraining order on Offset. I don't believe that because we all know TMZ would have been come out and said something about it. TMZ searches court documents all day. That's what they do. They search court documents all day because they want to be the first to come out and say something. Now, I know that TMZ is based out in LA, whatever. I don't care where they're based. They have someone in each state working, searching court documents all day. So that part about the restraining order that she may have on Offset, I don't actually believe. But we're going to get into this clip right here, honey. Okay, pay attention to this.
And then he told me that he was gonna when he sees Stefon, he's gonna shoot him in his knee and strip him and rob him.
If I catch Buddy and I can catch him, it's gonna be bad.
You
so I
gonna
think
beat
she
him up?
on some beat, strip, shot in the knee, all type of shit. See, I wasn't on his
Shot
ass.
in the knee.
Y'all hear that? Baby, talk about bitter. This the man y'all want Cardi B to stay with? Huh? Sir, why are you so... You cheated on her. Oh my God, y'all. Y'all, I be watching these crime shows all the time where the men do the women wrong. Like, literally do them wrong. Cheat on them, beat them, whatever it may be. And then once the lady want to leave and move on, now it's a problem. Now it's a problem. And these men go find these women and go, these women. Now it's a problem. So it's okay for you to cheat on her and do all this shit. But once she move on, it's a problem. Y'all, get the hell. You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Ain't no way. Let's watch this again.
And then he told me that he was gonna when he sees Stefon, he's gonna shoot him in his knee and strip him and rob him.
If I catch Buddy and I can catch him, it's gonna be bad.
You
so I
gonna
think
beat him
she
up?
on some man, beat, strip, shot in the knee, all type of shit. See, I wasn't on his
Shot
ass.
in the knee?
At first.
Crackhead.
Yeah, and
We knew that though. He
said
plans
that
for her.
Stefon went to the hospital when she gave birth and was only there for a few hours because when they were signing the birth certificate, the nurse told her, like, yeah, because you're legally married, it has to be Offset's name or your name. And so he got mad, like last
What?
name. And he got mad and abandoned her for like 3 days.
Okay. I hope y'all know this is a lie. That's not how hospitals work. I don't care what state you in. That is not how hospitals work. Okay? The father of that child signs that birth certificate. When I walked in, ain't nobody asked me if I was married when I gave birth. Yeah, I filled out a form, but whatever. Ain't nobody like asked me, ain't no way a nurse. No, that's not true. Offset is telling her shit and she's not making sure it's fact and she just saying it. This is not facts. That man had a game. He plays football. He was there for the birth of his child. He abandoned her for 3 days. Ma'am, he had a game 2 days later. How did he abandon her for 3 days? You know what I'm saying? That's why I said y'all have to like read into all of this bullshit right now. Like she is just saying shit that he is saying. That's all she's doing right now. And that's why when she said this part didn't really go viral because everybody know that's not true. He had a game. Okay? He had his baby, stayed in the hospital with her and the baby, kissed him, and all that. And then he had to fly back. Okay? Then get on another plane because they had a traveling game to go to another game. Sis, what are you talking about? This is what I'm talking about. Oh, their podcast is called Two Girls from Mars Podcast. Stupid. The both of them are. Delulu. Okay, so she went off and said that. Let me see if this.
That they're not even good, yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm. That's what he told me.
That's what he told me, but is it true? Say you don't even look at nobody like, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, that happened. All right, so we're gonna move on from this. This just get even more fun, hilarious. And mind you, if y'all notice, when she was like talking to Offset, there was a whole bunch of money on the table. I don't know if y'all noticed that because that's the money that he asked her for. Okay, all right. So and here's another thing: you could tell that her intentions were right in the beginning because Celina Powell not stupid, but she's stupid, meaning like. She is going to always make sure that she has some shit on you. He's talking and y'all supposed to be on FaceTime. Why are you even recording y'all conversation? That's on him. He just should have known better. It's just so funny to me, y'all. Offset is just, oh my God.
Breaking news now. Cardi has a restraining order on Offset. So he can not allowed to talk to the babies at all.
Once again, that's not true. That's not true. This would have been court documents. Like I said before, TMZ would have been brought this shit out. This is not true.
He's been FaceTiming Culture through his other daughter this whole time and talking to Culture or whatever. And I guess Culture's been saying like she hasn't even met Stefon. So that's probably why like she thinks like how the fuck is this baby? And I don't talk to my dad. Like, how did you just have a baby, you know?
Yeah.
What she said make no sense. Culture did not mean Stefon Diggs is the right thing. Why would Cardi B bring a new dude right now around her kids? Why? Her statement, what she just said, her statement made no sense what she just said. Why would Cardi B want to bring, so what? Cardi B had a baby with him, right? So what? But why would Cardi B want to bring, like Cardi B is going to want to ease her kids in it. Yeah, she walking around pregnant, but the kids don't know that she's not pregnant by daddy. To be honest with you, she's not going to tell the kids, oh, I'm pregnant by another man. No, she's not even going to have those type of conversation with them. They probably don't, they're not asking these questions anyway. They're kids. They just know they don't see daddy. They might think he out on tour, or they probably might not be used to seeing him in the house like that because he been tricking. Been tricking. So what are you talking about? Ugh. These women, boy. These women, honey. Listen to that again. That made no sense. No, I haven't seen him. Why would, but it doesn't mean Stefon is not seeing his kid. It just means he's not bringing her kids around Stefon right now. And Stefon might not be in the house when the kids is there. The kids go other places. Kids be at school. Kids go other places. Kids sometimes be with their dad. Like, come on now.
Cardi has a restraining order on Offset. So he cannot allowed to talk to the babies at all. He's been FaceTiming Culture through his other daughter. This whole time and talking to Culture or whatever, and I guess Culture's been saying like she hasn't even met Stefon, so that's probably why like she thinks like how the fuck is this baby, and I don't talk to my dad, like how did you just have a baby, you know?
Yeah.
And she's like knowing that that's not her brother, but that's what he was telling.
What do you mean by she's knowing that's not her brother? That's her brother. Her mother gave birth to him. That's her brother. What do you mean she's knowing that's not her brother? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. What about the kids that Offset has with other women? Those are not her brother too? Her sister and brother? Because Offset has other kids too. So what you just said, y'all, when I tell you, a lot of this shit is just Powell just talking. You know what I'm saying? Like Celina Powell is just the type of person you could say, so I drove to New York and then I got a flat tire because of a pothole. Then by the time Celina Powell says the story is going to be, I drove to New York and I stopped at a gas station and there was a drive-by shooting. And then I tried to make it out and ran out. Cops thought it was me. Then I ran through a pothole. Like she'll add like all this extra shit that makes no sense.
I mean, and then he was just going on and on about like his whole life story and that he had only $13 million in his bank account. And
so where the fuck is my 15?
He had, no. It gets worse. He said that he had $13 million in his bank account, but P from whatever label was like
ABCDFG, whatever.
Yeah, with his,
QPC.
QP4C, I don't know. Whatever, who the fuck QP is. He was like keeping him in the deal and like basically like robbing him for like a lot of his money.
Well, you knew that when he signed.
Yeah, so to get out of his deal, he was like, I tried his ego. I was like, if you got all this money and you so rich, why the fuck you want me for? And so he was like, okay, bet. Like, give me $10 million. Give me $10 million and you're out of this deal. So he paid the $10 million. Then Cardi hit him with the divorce. And then
that he has to put her on child support for.
And and then he has $2 million owed in taxes, and that the IRS has been like trying to get his shit, and that he's about to file for bankruptcy.
See,
and so that's what that's basically what he's saying. Like, and that he's been trying to gamble to like get all the.
Now, is Offset broke? Absolutely. Is the QC story somewhat real? It didn't go down like that though. Like Offset trying to make himself seem like he was like big and strong and Texas QC. No, that's not what happened. Y'all was trying to sue him, right? This happened around Cardi B. This happened around when Offset was with Cardi B. So the fact that this is coming up now is crazy. This happened while Offset and Cardi B were together, and Cardi B they both felt like QC wasn't giving Offset his money worth. You know what I mean? Like, wasn't there they all left. The Migos, they all left. It wasn't just him, okay? A lot of people left. Little Baby, they all left QC, okay? Because he really wasn't paying them. But this was way before the divorce even happened. Way before They were still together and married and playing happy. And he cheating. Now he broke and bitter. Broke and bitter. All right, y'all. So we're going to continue on. I'm trying to give y'all all the clips because it is a mess, honey. She is just putting it all out there, baby. Okay. And I'm not mad at her for doing so. I'm not even mad at her for recording him and putting it all out there. This really falls on him. Trying to make sure I gave y'all all the clips. Anyways, that was kind of it. Okay. I can't play too much of it. All right. So let me know how y'all feel about this. All right. There's more. There is text messages of them back and forth. I was trying to find a text message, but I did find this. So this right here is Celina Powell, I guess, wrote this. She wrote, literally threats after threats, told me I have to pay him to keep my accounts after he already ran off with 15K plus. I let him borrow to gamble. Mind you, he was so happy getting Jordy jumped on NYE and on New Year's Eve right in front of me. Now he's saying I'm next on his mama. Lock this man up, please. Okay. There's another thing she was saying. She was saying how I want to play the whole video of the interview so bad, but I just feel like I'm gonna get copyright, so I can't do that. But y'all can find the podcast and go and watch it. Like, she posts the text messages of them, the IG messages of them back and forth, of him asking for money, y'all. He has a gambling problem, like asking for money. And the story, if you hear the story just makes her look bad because he randomly hits her up, asks her to go pull out some money. She pulls out 10K. She gives it to him. She says she eats his dick, like whatever. And then they smash. And then she said he hits him up again after owing him and he said, I'm going to pay you back the first loan you gave me. Whatever. I got you. Go get more because I can't go to the bank right now. She goes and get more money. She said, they go meet up at this hotel that has a casino in it. She was sitting at the hotel drinking, waiting on him for hours, 6-7 hours, because he was just running late. Then he told her to go get a room at the hotel. Told her to get a nice room. She went to go get the nice room that he said to get. They go in there. She eats his dick again. They smash, blah, 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 right? And then she can't get her money back. So now she's out on this podcast putting his whole business out there, as she should. As she should. I'm not even mad at her for doing that to him because he deserves it. I have one more thing to show y'all. But Offset does have a gambling problem, clearly. Because here is a video. Where's the video at? I'm trying to show y'all a video of Offset. So here is a video of Offset, y'all, getting kicked out. Offset gets kicked out of the craps table in Vegas after he crashed out over losing 15K. Y'all see that? Offset gets kicked out of craps table in Vegas after he crashes out and loses 15K. 50K. I'm sorry, 50K. Okay? Baby.
Now you're just showing off.
Look at him. Look at him.
Now you're just showing off.
He broke, y'all. He broke. Offset is broke. Broke and bitter. This is the person y'all wanted Cardi B to stay with. Broke and bitter. Broke and bitter. Stop it. Stop. That is crazy work. Let me know how y'all feel about this, y'all. Let me know. Is this karma? Is this Offset karma? Is it? What y'all think? Let me know if this Offset karma, y'all. Let me know how y'all feel. Let me know how. Do y'all feel Celina Powell is wrong for putting his whole business out there? I'ma say no. I'ma say no because he should have known better. All the risk was there. You know who she is. You know what she does. You should have known better. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Ciao. Offset broken, bitter.
Look at me. Do I look like I care? Look, just take it. Do I look like I... Look at me. Look, no, Sharice, look at me.